Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, man, this literally does not work, man. I am so freaking excited about next weekend, going to Dallas, being part of Cowboys experience and stuff. We're going to be experiencing some Cowboys with Cowboys experience and stuff. And seeing Michael Gallup again. I can't wait to see Michael Gallup. Are you going to get something autographed by Michael Gallup? You're not going to get anything autographed by Michael Gallup? What? Why not?
Is he a legend?
Oh, my God. He might be. You might be getting him where he's down low.
I mean, I might get pictures with him, but I don't have anything for him to sign.
I can get him to sign a hat or something. Okay.
I'll get a picture with him.
So, if you had a chance to meet Michael Gallup, would you get something? I tell you what, I've got Jobu. I got Jobu jersey for him to sign when we see him there. I can't wait. Okay, I'm getting some stuff signed because he might become a legend. You never know. But we got the preseason game on tap tonight. We're gonna live stream and stuff. We're gonna make a few Jobu wings and stuff for some good mojo and things, and hopefully nobody gets hurt. And these guys make their final impressions.
Well, the stars aren't really playing.
Well, we know the stars aren't, but guys who might become stars or get a star on their helmet are going to be playing.
Or people who are auditioning.
That's right. They're auditioning. They're still auditioning for the Cowboys. They ain't cut nobody yet. But here's the thing. I get accused of you just copy what's out there on ESPN and things like that and put it out there. Okay, well, whatever. If that's what you think, then go watch ESPN and leave me the hell alone. But I've got a theory, and my mind is always racing. Even when I'm asleep, my mind is racing. I'll wake up in a cold sweat and say, oh my God. And I think I realized something here. The real reason why the Dallas Cowboys aren't in a hurry to get Zeke Elliott back in the fold. Because, let me describe it this way. Think about back in the Gladiator days, okay? There's a movie out there, and I can't remember what movie it is, but two guys that are friends. They have them in a pit, and they say to them, only one of you guys is coming out alive. And they throw a sword there on the ground. Even though these two guys are the best of buddies, they know that this is the fight of their life. And unfortunately, friendship doesn't matter. It's about survival. And this sounds crazy, but I think that's what Jerry Jones is doing right now. Because as we know, as they put it, that son, the pie is only so big. And Jalen Smith, we got a slice of that pie, and we got a lot of guys that are hungry and want a slice of that pie. What I really think this is about, because, as Jerry says, we want Zeke in for the playoffs, for the home stretch. You got to be prepared to play without guys, right? Isn't that what he said? And he's made the joke of Zeke who and things like that, right? What this really is this is all a test. Because we know they've made offers to Dak Prescott. We've heard that, we've offered to make him a top 5 quarterback and things like that. And we heard that the Cowboys had offered, for example, DeMarco Murray. He gave DeMarco Murray a fair offer and stuff, but it wasn't really fair to the market value, and they let him off. It was one of those things that, if you really come back dirt cheap, we'll take you, but we really don't want you. So not every offer is the same. And as they put it, we're not shutting down negotiations when the season starts. See, this is where I tell you, this is CSI Jobu. This is where you got to dig a little deeper and start putting the pieces together and try and see what adds up. What I'm telling you is this is a test to see if Dak Prescott really is the guy. Because you've got now, and also if Kellen Moore is the guy as well. This is, can you develop into the Russell Wilson if you don't have Zeke Elliott? Because regardless of signing Zeke, we know running backs' careers aren't that long. So a best case scenario, you got Zeke Elliott playing good for 3 years. If you're talking about your franchise, is Dak going to be still able to do it after Zeke? Am I making any sense here? Because you go ahead and sign Zeke, you get a team-friendly deal that you can let him go 3 years, he walks and stuff. But now, if he truly is all of your offense, if he is the reason why you're winning, then you don't want to pay Dak Prescott and have him for the next 5, 6, 10 years. So this is really to find out if your quarterback is the guy. And if you go out there and find out, all of a sudden, this offense evolves because you don't have Scott Linehan in this, ancient football offense, that you now have a modern offense that Dak Prescott can thrive, be a 30-plus touchdown, 4,000-yard win games and things quarterback, a la Russell Wilson. Then you look at it and say, you know what? Dak, we're paying you. Zeke, we'll give you a fair offer, but we're not going to bust the bank for you. It is survival of the fittest. Is that a crazy idea, Mike?
We're going to win games without Zeke, so I'm not worried about it.
Well, I'm just saying that this is.
We can easily win the first 3 without Zeke.
Well, I don't know about easily, because, regardless of them being division games always go down to the wire. I remember the Cowboys being 1-15, the Redskins being a playoff team, and the only victory we had was against the Redskins without Troy Aikman. So
yeah, but what were we doing when we got Amari? What was Zeke Elliott doing when we got Amari Cooper?
Okay, but see, here's the thing. Everybody out there is always talking about the Cowboys only win because of Zeke Elliott. It's riding that pony and everything else.
And what was he doing when we were 3-5? Because he wasn't.
That's been my argument. That's been my argument.
I mean, I know one of the games they had Amari Cooper when he first came to the team, but still, you weren't doing anything to help us win.
Well, for the Cowboys to draft Tony Pollard as early as they did and to get Mike Weber, they were planning on this, and they realized, because you can't just look at today when you make decisions. You also have to look at it long term. How long will we be able to do what we're doing with Zeke Elliott? And can we be like other teams? Because here's the thing. Here's what's funny. Teams that are one-dimensional and have just that one guy that's running in the whole offense aren't winning Super Bowls. Don't get it wrong. Teams that are balanced and are able to run the ball are able to do that. People don't seem to understand it. When I say this, they think I'm crazy. But here's the thing. With Zeke Elliott being the rushing champion, we were only 10th in the NFL at running the football. Other teams do it running by committee. Okay? Don't get it wrong. Zeke Elliott is a game changer. Zeke Elliott can take it over. Zeke Elliott can run out the clock. He is a generational talent. But we've seen a lot of generational talents, like AP, who are not winning Super Bowls, a la even playoff games. We've seen, the Chris Johnsons, who are generational running backs. We've seen the Jamal Lewises. We've seen a lot of great running backs that are getting tons, Barry Sanders, that are getting tons of yards, but aren't having success in playoffs or getting to Super Bowls. And that may be the mindset of the Dallas Cowboys, that we are evolving, that we still want to be that great running team, but we need to be more than one-dimensional. And this is the test to see if that is in fact going to work, and makes Jerry Jones know if I'm making the right bet on paying Dak to be the guy, or if it needs to be Zeke, and we don't sign Dak to that deal, that we take Dak and we just say, Dak, you know what, you're going to play on this contract, we'll franchise tag you, and we'll worry about a quarterback later. That's what it's really all about. You may think I'm crazy. And this, if I see, I guarantee you will see the talking heads. This is like one of those tests, okay? This is the crazy stuff about it, okay? I always say that the telephones are now listening to you. they're listening to you, because instantly I talk about something and all of a sudden, bam, I'm seeing advertisements for it. And see, a lot of those talking heads I think are like the phones, because I swear I come up with theories and things, and then I start seeing people talking about it. Maybe it's coincidence, but you'll see somebody else say this, and I'm going to make sure that I remind you I said this first. I have not heard this from anybody else, but I'm telling you what this whole thing is Jerry Jones trying to figure out for sure if Dak Prescott is, as people call him, just a game manager that is fortunate to have a running game, or if he is in fact a franchise quarterback. And you believe we'll win games without Zeke?
At least the first 3, I think they're winnable without Zeke.
Well, we'll see. You know, it's a big gamble, but when you're a billionaire, you can gamble. You can do whatever you want. You know, it's his plaything. Ah, boy. Traffic sucks. Just like the Washington Redskins. I'm headed to E2 Blues House with cabinets in tow. I'm Mark Holmes with
Michael Anthony Fitness.
And we're headed to Big D next weekend. I'll see you guys soon.